We've come a long way since Disney's The Shaggy Dog. Or have we?
Nailed it!
I called your mom, too. I just wanted to get everyone together.
Oh, it smells great. What are you cooking?
Roast cat.
Maybe its head got screwed up in the fall.
He's an alcoholic. I can't get him to eat, but I found an empty decanter of 50-year-old Macallan with fur all over it.
Well, at least he has good taste.
Maybe I should mix scotch into his food.
The movie's 9 Lives. It stars Kevin Spacey as a hardworking businessman and what happens when he is mystically and magically turned into a cat. Is it a transformation that's worth your time at the theater? Here's 5 things you might want to know about 9 Lives. Let me just start by saying I'm about to say a lot of really bad things about this movie. Just know in your brain a good thing is coming, and I think an important one, so keep that in mind as I say these things. First of all, I think you can kind of sum it up like this. It feels like an after-school special. There's a moral at the center of it. The acting and performances and the way it's put together all feels very basic and lame, just kind of simplistic. It's also a bit outlandish like that. The premise doesn't make a lot of sense. Even the effects work in this just feels very made-for-TV kind of feel to it, which is kind of depressing considering the cat acting as a human should be where this kind of movie has improved the most, yet overall, it just feels like it's done very poorly. I mentioned the performances. Let's zoom in on those a little bit here, because I actually kind of like these people. Jennifer Garner is somebody I usually like, and here she's just a very basic, simple performance. I guess it's okay. Kevin Spacey, though, let's focus on him. Man, I love Kevin Spacey, and here I just think he's miscast. I think once you get him voicing voiceover for this cat, it feels so wrong. It does not feel like those words or those thoughts are coming from this feline. It just feels like Kevin Spacey standing behind a microphone saying words that are, a cat is thinking. I don't know. It's very strange. Maybe it's just because I just binged House of Cards and he's so awesome in that, but it just doesn't work for me and it really took me out of the movie. The other part that makes it feel so basic is there's just no edge here. There's no energy to it. Now, I don't mean that I want it to be rated R. I'm not talking about content-wise. I'm actually really fine with it being PG. I like that it's a PG film. That's kind of fun. Take the whole family. What I mean is there's no impact in this movie. There are no choices that people seem to make that make you stand up, that make you take interest, that compel you in any way. Everything is very by the numbers, very basic, and there's no moments that pull you into it and keep you on the edge of your seat. And because of that, everything here is just really predictable. You know exactly where this movie is going. You know exactly the growth that these characters need to have and what's going to happen and how it's going to happen from the very first frame of the film. And when you're ahead of a movie like that, you might as well take a nap because you already know where it's going. You don't actually need to watch it. But here's the thing. The good news that you've been waiting for the entire time. The world kind of needs lame family films like this. How many lame family films did I love as a kid growing up because they were strange or weird or, a person turned into a dog, or in this case, a person turns into a cat? There's something about that basic, lame family movie that I kind of dig. And I think part of it has to do with the morality of it. And it's not preachy, but there's a very great message and theme here about the importance of spending time with your kids. Yeah, basic message, but you know what? It's true. And because it's true, it resonates. And that's enough for me to go, okay, it's cool this movie exists, even if it's not made very well. Overall, it is not made very well. 9 Lives is one of those movies that just feels like your basic run-of-the-mill, poorly done kind of film. But yet, because of that moral and because of kind of that family aspect of it, I did stretch it up to a C. Still mediocre, but, it has a reason to exist. Thanks for checking out this Your Movie Friend review. We will go to the Best Ever Challenge here in a bit. Before we get there, though, if you want to know more about what goes on here, you can click the info button, find other reviews there, how to support the channel. You can follow me on social media. My name's Aaron Dicer, Aarondicer. Twitter, Facebook, Periscope, Snapchat, whatever. You can probably find me there. And if you do podcasts, do SiftPop, SiftPop. We have a great time every week talking about whatever movie has come out and some other things that we kind of linger into. So that's the podcast. All right, on to the Best Ever Challenge, where you name the best movie ever in a particular category. Also try to identify our choice. Let's go with the best human turned into an animal movie ever. Seems like a good place to go. Mine is the one where I first learned how to speak squirrel. Squeakin' squeaker, squeakinish. Something like that. Take a guess at mine in the comments and also put yours there as well. And as always, whoever gets mine right first does get that point. Here's 5 extra seconds to hit the subscribe logo. Click it right down in this corner, and then you'll get notices when new videos are out.